just wanted to say, when it comes to waiting, sometimes it's not easy. Waiting is definitely not fun. And, yeah. It's an interesting process, I'll definitely say that. Waiting, especially knowing and feeling when you have, what's the word? That instinct. Just kind of knowing that, you're meant for something more. That there's more in life than whatever it is you may be going through right now. And sometimes it's hard to feel like things will get better. Because a lot of the times things look like they won't. And it's just, sometimes it's kind of hard to stay motivated through that. But sometimes you just have to find what it is that gives you that motivation again. To find what makes you happy, do what makes you happy, Life is too short. You never know when, what day will be your last, honestly. So why not live it like tomorrow's gonna be your last, Like, live life to the fullest. I really gotta stop saying like so much. I've noticed that, like, when I take these videos, I'm like, oh my gosh, shut up. In due time, as I get better, I'm sure I will stop saying it so much. But yeah. Life is interesting, there's a lot of mysteries, there's a lot of different things in life that can be really good sometimes, and sometimes it can be really bad. But I also think, depending on how you let the bad affect you, the bad will stay there for a while, Like, say something bad happens to you and you're just kind of stuck on the negative. How are you supposed to realize the little bit of positivity that may be there in the bad, to know that there's still good in the bad, In life, sometimes they say you have to go through the bad to get, to the good. Or sometimes storm comes before the rainbow. And I like to try and remember that in the back of my mind in those times where I'm not feeling the greatest and I feel like I could be doing more, or maybe there's not enough that I'm doing, but I know that I'm doing the best I can with what I know. And I may not be where I want to be in life right now, but I know that one day I will get there. I just gotta keep on pushing. But yeah, I apologize if there's a lot of noise. There's construction. There's always construction where I live, but it is what it is. And I hope you guys are having a good day or night, wherever. I hope that your situation changes happen. I hope that God does the impossible in your life, whether you call him God or higher power, whatever it is that you believe in, that things will be okay, and that you got this, we got this, and yeah, stay strong, y'all. Y'all went through a lot. I may not have known what you went through in your childhood or what you're going through now, but if you were still here after all the things, that you've gone through in your life, whether it be childhood trauma or just really a lot of shitty situations, and you're still here, then there's a reason, you know? Because a lot of people can go through what you've gone through and not still be here, you know? And not still have the light, the heart to continue, if that makes sense. Because you can go through a lot of bad things and let those bad things turn your heart cold. Or you can go through a lot of bad things and learn from those things and still have a warm heart, you know, still have humanity in you. And that's not a lot of things. That's not something a lot of people can do. It's not easy to do, to go through what you've gone through and still have, you know, some semblance of humanity, to still want to see good in the world, you know, to still want to see people happy, you know, to still want to achieve the dreams that you had, that you want to achieve, whether that be 6 figures a month or just a home that you can call your own, or maybe it's 1,000 cats. I would love to be a cat mom. I have one. I am one, but I want more. You know, to have the job you've been dreaming. Job? Wow, I didn't mean to say job. I was going to say dog, but you know, job works too. To have the job that you've been dreaming of, or the dog that you've always wanted since you were little, you know? If you're still here, that means you still have things to achieve. Your time's not over yet. Like I said in my first video, what's the finish line? Death. So keep going until you reach it. And I know death is a very, very touchy subject for a lot of people because it's scary. Because you don't know what's on the other end. You don't know what's going to happen. But just remember, it's also just another cycle of life. People like to say that we'll be reborn. And if I do get reborn, can I be a cat, please? Because I do not want to be paying bills again in the next life. I probably will have to, but like, fuck. You know? Like, I just want things to get better. Not only for myself, but for the people around me and for the world, you know? It's really hard seeing the things that is going on right now and not really having much power to change it. I just hope that the world comes to a level one day where we actually have that peace, you know, where we're all actually happy, we're thriving, we're surviving. No, sorry, not surviving, living. We're living, we're being, we're creating, we're coexisting, we're co-creating, creating with the universe. Oh my gosh. English is hard sometimes, okay? But, yeah. I wanted this to be like a short little ramble, but it ended up turning into a long ramble. So if you're listening to this, shout out to you. Props to you. I hope y'all are having a good day tonight, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow or maybe another day. I don't know. Bye, y'all. See ya.